Hello and welcome to Unplugged TV India. I am Abhishek Tiwari and it is time to take a look at the stories doing round across the country. India is all set to roll out vaccination for children between ages 15 to 18. Today, the government informed that the registration process on CoWIN app will begin from January 1. The children will be required to submit student ID card for the registration process. An additional 10th ID card has been made available for students as they might not have Aadhaar card or identity cards. Meanwhile, the registration process for senior citizens is still the same. While registration, the CoWIN app will ask if one has comorbidities or not. Anyone who selects yes will have to submit the certificate from their doctors. Union Health Ministry on Monday issued fresh guidelines for the COVID-19 vaccination for children between 15 to 18 years of age and precaution doses for healthcare workers, frontline warriors, and above 60 aged with population with comorbidities. According to the guidelines, the vaccination of children in age group 15 to 18 will start from January 3rd, 2022. For such beneficiaries, vaccination option would be Covaxin only, while the booster dose for health workers, frontline warriors, and above 60 years of age with comorbidities will begin from January 10th. The prioritization and sequencing of this dose would be based on completion of 9 months. Meanwhile, the registration process for senior citizens above 60 would be the same. According to the guidelines, healthcare workers, frontline warriors, and senior citizens with comorbidities will be able to access the vaccination process through their existing Covaxin account. Appointments can be booked online and on-site as well. The Union Health Ministry informed that 90% of adult population has already been administered with first dose and 62% of adult population has been administered with second dose. Coming up with another major news, an earthquake of magnitude 5.3 hit Jammu and Kashmir on Monday. Although no reports of death or injuries were reported, tremors were felt around 7:07 p.m. today. The earthquake of magnitude 5.3 had the epicenter at the depth of 10 kilometers in Astro area of Gilgit-Baltistan. Meanwhile, another tremor jolted parts of Kargil and Ladakh around the same time. An earthquake of magnitude 5 occurred around 7:01 p.m. at 146 kilometers away from Kargil, Ladakh, the National Center for Seismology informed. Adding woes to the travelers, US Airlines cancelled about 800 more flights on Monday after nixing thousands of flights during the Christmas weekend, as Omicron cases across the country are rising, forcing the crews to isolate and travelers to seek another form of travel. Meanwhile, the shares of American Airlines Group Inc., United Airlines Holdings, Delta Airlines, Southwest Airline Co. were down by 2% and 3% in trading. Nearly 740 flights were cancelled within, into, or out of the United States by early Monday morning. The flights cancellation on Monday were on top of over 3,000 cancellations during the Christmas holidays, which is the peak time for travel in America. With the rising infection, airlines have been forced to cancel flights with pilots and cabin crew needing to quarantine, while cruise operators like Norwegian Cruise, Line Holdings, Royal Caribbean, Cruise Limited, and Carnival Corp were also down between 1.3 and 2.4%. Over the weekend, at least 3 ships were forced to return to the port as COVID-19 cases were registered on board. Binance, which is world's largest cryptocurrency exchange network, received in-principle approval from the Central Bank of Bahrain to become crypto asset service provider in the kingdom. The company said that in-principle approval came after the company applied for a license from the CBB as a part of its plan to become a fully regulated centralized cryptocurrency exchange. Now, if you like our content, then please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Help us grow more to provide you more interesting facts, news and daily updates. Till then, good night.